Howdy y'all, it's Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and today we are back and we are celebrating Miss Shannon Blinn for her 1,000 subscriber hop milestone. Woohoo! And we are scrap lifting a layout from her that we got to choose. So, I picked this one. I'll pop it on the screen so you can see. And she does lots of Disney. And so I thought, why not use some of my Disney pictures? So, I love how she used, it was pretty much monochromatic. I'm not doing monochromatic, but I am going with the same pretty much layout type that she did. And I just want to say congratulations, Shannon. Huge milestone. Not only is she like the most awesome ever because her name is Shannon, right? And me too. And Shannons are awesome. But she also has red hair. And so do I. So, woohoo, twinsies. But for real, congratulations. Such an exciting milestone. So, we are just going to get to it. I am going to use this Simple Stories Full Bloom paper. And y'all know I've been on this kick with doing, using my smaller paper pads and using up all these little things I stamped out. So, we're just going to continue it. And, of course, I'm gonna use up some of these really old stickers. These are probably like early 2000s. It doesn't have a date on them, I don't think, but they are old, y'all. They're sandy line stickers. But I bought these when my kids were little to decorate their nursery stuff. And my baby is 16 now, so I know these are really old. This is from a swap. I don't know who made it. It doesn't have a name on it. And then all I did was go through, rip all the little papers. This one's from a paper pad that one of my subscribers sent me. And then these are just the little things I stamped out. I'm going to use some scattered straw distress oxide. And I am going to scrapbook a picture, sorry if there's a glare, of me with Pooh and Tigger at Disney. So, I am just gonna get right to it. And I didn't have a stencil. If you watch my other videos, I didn't have a stencil of hexagon, so I do have a die, so I just cut it out, and I've been using this as my stencil. So whenever I get done with it, I will probably end up putting it on a card. So, I actually did not know this was the way this was gonna go, but I'm happy with it, so that's all that matters, right? It's my page. And I'm just going to stencil it in here and there because a lot of this is going to get covered up. And like I said, it ain't going to be perfect. I'm just adding in a little bit here and there to see. That'll show through. I'm just having to be a little more careful with it so it don't break. Since it is just a little piece of paper. I don't even know if some of these will be visible. A lot of it will be covered up with the paper. So we'll just add a little bit here and a little bit there. And call it good. Okay. I think that's good. Alright. So, there's that. I think I'm going to take my black, watered down black acrylic paint and just put a few little splatters on here. like I said, a lot of this is just going to get covered up. Okay. Now that I've managed to get it all over me and all over the table and on everything, let me grab a napkin here and just wipe some of this up, because if not, I'm going to have it on everything. Man, I smudged it, but that's okay. It'll probably end up being covered up anyhow. I'm going to have to clean my table good soon. Alright. Sorry for all the sniffling. I'm still sick, but I'm getting over it slowly but surely. Okay. So, I am just going to, well, let's put this one on first. It's just going to go down the side. Even this side's cute, especially if you was doing, this one's a daisy for Daisy Duck, but it would be cute using it with pictures with Minnie or Daisy. Alright, I'm just going to stick this on here. Kind of line it up. There's that part. And I'm just going to take my paper towel and I'm just going to dab the bigger spots that isn't dried yet, just so I'm not tracking it all over my layout. It looks like most of all the rest of that is dried up already. Since it's paint, it does dry fairly quickly. Alright, so then I am, let's see, I'm just going to glue out my papers and all that stuff, lay it out. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue. And I'm just going to kind of follow what she's done. And some of these I'll probably let them run off the edge. And some of them not. Just to give it a little bit dimension and change it up a little bit. But I thought these went super cute. These papers fit perfectly with the Winnie the Pooh theme, with all the little bees and the hives and all that. So I just thought it was perfect. Okay, and then I'm just going to do these ones at the bottom and go up. Hopefully I'm not pulling y'all out of frame too much. Okay. Actually, I think I'm going to pull this one down like this. And then I can trim edges as needed. Just kind of piling it all towards the middle. I like how she has the open spot on the side. It's hard for me to leave white space, I will have to say. Alright, I'm just going to trim this off. Alright, so now we got our base going. And then I'm going to put my photo on. And I think I'm actually going to pop it up on foam tape. a little bit extra on here than normal so that it don't get squished down on one side once it gets put in the album. Alright, so I'm just going to add that, and then I'm just going to add all my other little things in and kind of build a cluster, pretty much. So, I'm going to glue this down, and we're pretty much just gonna roll with it here. There's nothing that's set in stone. It's just building around the picture. I like how she used all the different embellishments and things like that to fill in the open areas. And I'm just going to stick more of the anchor pieces to like hold it down, I guess you could say. I do have to say, it is nice being able to actually add pictures to one of these layouts that I did with the little bees and stuff. After making multiple ones and not using it, so not having photos. Sorry, y'all, it's late. I promise I know what I'm talking about half the time. But it's 2:39 a.m. my time, so it's a little bit late. Burning the midnight oil. I had a steroid shot and they really pumped me up, so haven't had a whole lot of sleep in the past few days. Let's see. I want to add in some more of the flowers. Maybe do it down here since this one's cut off a little bit. I'm telling you, it has been so nice. I might actually do a video. Y'all tell me if y'all would like to see this. But do a video of how I went through and just stamped and made these and then cut them. So they was already pre-made. I have my whole little bucket here of embellishments pretty much that I can use. And this is the third layout I'm already making using them. But it has been so handy to already have them all made. All I've had to do is just grab, you know, and create the layout. So, if you guys would be interested in seeing something like that, like, you know, putting your stamps to use, because all of these were made with stamps, which has been really fun for me. Let me know. Leave me a comment below and let me know if y'all would like to see a more, I guess, in-depth video, we could say, on putting your stamps to work. I think I'm actually going to tuck this behind here and let it stick out. You know, because we are in the 100-acre woods. So, I mean, I think I'm going to tuck Pooh down behind here. He's looking for his honey. And I did just, I took the sticker off. And like I said, these are really old. You can see how the sticker's yellowed. And stuck it on white cardstock and then just fussy cut it. So I would have a more solid piece and it wouldn't be see-through. So I love the fact that I am using up these really old stickers. Now if I could just use up all the rest of them, I would be great. Okay. Oh, I like it. I like it. I have one of Tigger too, but he's facing the same way, so I didn't think it would drive very well to have them both looking off the page. So it is what it is. Alright. I'm just going to add a little bit of foam tape to my bees. Let's see here. Maybe one here on the hive. And I think I'll add another flower up top here and kind of give the bee a place to land, because I kind of want to spread them out a little bit. Let's add some leaves to it. Okay. I like that because this little bee's facing this way, so he needs a flower to perch on. And then have this little bee here. And I guess we could put him here. I don't want them to all be perfectly lined up. So yeah, let's just put him there. Okay, I think I like that. Let's see. I do have these other little flower stickers on here. And I thought about adding them. They are see-through, so I like how she had... I don't like shiny stickers, but in this case, I think I'll make an exception just to use them up. But I like how she had all the little random bits placed about. And the buttons, I think I'll get my buttons out. Y'all know how much I love my buttons. Okay, let's see here. Just pulling all the orange ones and blue ones because they'll match. Which the blue's a little bit different, but I like it. I feel like it adds just a little bit of a pop of color that we need. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got an uneven number, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we got 6. Okay, let's just add this yellow flower. It still will match. Let's add it here. Alright. So that's quite a few. But see my Tigger? And I have this one, which I could have used, but he was holding the honey pot, and I didn't think... I like this one better for what I was doing, and I already had a honey pot there. So, okay, so here's my button jar. This has a mix of buttons in it, but some of them is old. They was my great-grandma's buttons, and I've just been enjoying using them up on layouts. I also usually sort my buttons by, in my color bins that I have. But, let's see, I like the white. And a little bit of a tan color, it helps it stand out more. Okay, let me grab my tacky glue for that. I like to use tacky glue to hold down the buttons so that they actually stay, since they're heavier. I'm always a little more generous because it does of course dry clear, but I'm usually a little more generous with the glue whenever I'm adding buttons, just to make sure they stay down. Woo, that one stuck to the bottle. I'm just randomly sticking these on. There ain't no rhyme or reason to it. I don't really need to journal or anything on here. I mean, the picture's pretty self-explanatory. Make sure everything's glued down. Let's find another one. But I might just put the year in right there. I'll actually have to look it up because I never remember what year it was whenever I went. The only time I ever been to Disney. Alright. Maybe one more down here. No. Starting to look a little too much. I think we're going to call it good. Alright, so definitely check out the link below for everyone who's playing along, celebrating Shannon. Go over and tell her hey, and celebrate with her for reaching 1,000 subscribers. And if you're not her subscriber, subscribe. If you're not my subscriber, subscribe. I would love to have you come back out and hang out. And I was trying to think if I need to tell y'all anything else. I think that's it. All the stuff you need to know will be below. I'll show you this up close a little bit. Look how cute. I don't know if you can see the honey shining. See it a little bit? I put glossy accents on them. So, but yeah. So, thank you guys for hanging out with me. And until next time, bye y'all.